know that God tells you 365 times to not be afraid? That's a daily reminder for you. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Tea with God. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's actually raining outside, but I still decided to make this video now. And if you guys follow me on my IG, you know that during this week, I have been posting sneak peeks of today's video. Those 3 versicles that I posted have something in common, and that is to not be afraid and instead trust the Lord. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. In today's video, I want to be telling you guys reasons why you should not be afraid, and I'm also gonna be sharing one of my testimonies, because for those of you that don't know, ever since I was little, I've always suffered from social anxiety, but it wasn't until this year that I actually realized that I had social anxiety. I used to think I was just shy, but it was much more than that. The number one reason is that even if we worry, we won't add a single hour to our life. Jesus is pretty much telling us that there's no point in being worried because we pretty much aren't doing anything. And so for the longest time, I thought that my personality was shy. I used to think it was just a part of me. But the thing is that when I am surrounded by the people that I'm most close to, I am actually not shy. I'm a pretty outgoing person. But the thing is that I always carry with this anxiety of people are looking at me. People are gonna think this and that about me. And it has always been like that, and I'm actually working on that. Most people don't know this because for the longest time I didn't feel comfortable telling this because of the fear of people not understanding me. But you gotta remember that you don't need anyone's approval. The only approval that you need is God's. It doesn't matter if everyone turns their back on you. As long as you put your eyes upon God, everything's gonna be alright. The next reason is that God already has a plan and a purpose for us. If God would have wanted to leave me, He would have done that a long time ago. He would have left me even before I was conceived. But the truth is that even before you were conceived, He already loved you. He already had a purpose for you. God placed a purpose in you even before you were born, and the devil was already making plans to tear you down. Some of you may know that my channel was not really planned. I didn't plan to be a YouTuber, as they say. I just decided to put that first video, but then 2 weeks later I actually got this phone and I was like, maybe I can record myself singing, and I uploaded it, and I saw that it was getting views, like more views than I could have ever imagined, like for someone who's starting. And so then I was like, what should I post next week? And the next week was actually my birthday, so I decided to like make a birthday diary, and I uploaded it, and they were getting views, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna continue with this. I thought I wasn't ready, but the truth is, as I've said in some of my past videos, that God doesn't choose the prepared, He prepares the chosen. The third reason is that we can rest in God, and Mother Mary counsels us. In my last video, I told you guys that Mother Mary counseled the holy souls of the purgatory, and it is the same way for us. Wherever Jesus is, she will be there as well, because her job is to counsel us, is to give us comfort with her motherly love. And we have got to present our problems to Him, to be like, hey God, like, this is all I have, these are my problems, just do whatever you think it's best. The fourth reason is that God actually has sent a guardian angel for you. The same way God did with Tobias, He actually sent him an angel, and it says in the Bible numerous times that angels are there to give us company even if we can't see them. There's actually an angel somewhere around me. It was a few days ago that I actually started praying to my guardian angel for his intercession. The fifth reason is that Jesus promised to be with us to the end of the times, because God is love. Sadly, I can just be like, hey Jesus, I'm I'm a disaster. I need you. Please come whenever you can. Sadly, we cannot do that, but we can pray to him because God is available 24/7. Jesus may not be physically with us, but his Holy Spirit is always with us. It's flying all over the place right here, right now. So whenever we feel afraid, just remember that the Holy Spirit is with us. The sixth reason is actually an affirmation, and it is that you are capable and strong. This year I joined a positivity club to empower students, and has been such a blessing for me because I used to be someone that would look everything in a negative way, and I was used to not feeling accepted. So if God puts opportunities in your way, that means that you are capable of doing that because he knows you're capable. Saint Augustine says that God never sends anything that's impossible. So why be afraid if nothing's impossible for God? The seventh reason is that you are actually privileged. One time my cousin was telling me a testimony from when she went to El Salvador for a mission, and she told me that they pretty much starved themselves all the time, most of the time. She didn't really like vegetables that much, but like she was so hungry that she literally ate what they gave her, which was, I think it was a carrot soup. She told me that she started crying while eating. She was literally eating that on the floor, and she thought, we have so much and we don't even realize it. And last but not least, the eighth reason is that if you put everything in his hands, you will see his hand in everything. Lately I've been quite stressed because not only my responsibility is not only my YouTube channel, but also the many responsibilities that I have from school and from church. And sometimes I'm like, I enter in this crisis, but then I remember that God already has everything figured out. And that is what motivates me to not quit, because it's better to say that I failed than I didn't try because I was scared. So during the past week, I was actually reading the book of Daniel, and what impacted me the most was chapter 3, which was when the king threw those 3 young guys into fire, and they were like praying and praying and praying and praying and worshiping the Lord until God sent one of his angels to save them. I don't even want to imagine how scared they were. I'm not gonna lie, every time I read in the Bible about the king Nabucodonosor, I'm like, here we go again. But with Daniel and those other 2 young guys' faith that the king saw made him turn his eyes upon God, and I was like, finally. Because those 3 young guys were like, no, we're not worshiping a gold statue. Why? So what would have happened if they actually worshiped the gold statue? I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and click on the bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to vote for me. I will be leaving the link in the description. You have until November 29th to vote. So please vote. It really means a lot. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. I'm gonna leave them in the screen. And share this video if you think someone else would be interested in it. I'll see you on my next video.